Hey, GK family, it's Sharika here, and I am giving you your Grace Tip of the Week. Today, I'm going to talk to you about forgiveness. One of the hardest things to do, but something that is absolutely necessary. I know that sometimes we go through certain types of betrayals where we feel like it's almost unforgivable. How can I allow this person to be in good graces with me? It's the same way that God allows you to be in good graces with Him. Everything that you do is forgivable unto God if you repent. But sometimes when it's time to forgive someone, they don't always apologize, but it's still necessary for you to forgive. I know that we've all heard the saying that forgiveness is for us and not for the other party. And I 100% agree with that statement. And the story of Joseph, he had to forgive his brothers who had betrayed him. I mean, his own blood brothers sold him, lied. And he, at the end, came back and said, it's okay, I forgive you. It's not my job to, put you to shame. It's not my job to judge you. I'll let God do that. But I'm going to take you in. I'm going to take you and your family, and I'm going to take care of you. That's some real big type of forgiveness. But it's necessary. So when you waddle in your own unforgiveness for other individuals, then you are bound. You are not free in the freedom that God gives us as believers and Christians to walk in. If you say that you can't forgive someone, then you are bound. And if you're bound, we all know that that means you're not free. So I'm not saying that you have to let people run over you or allow people to continue to do the same things that they've always done. Create boundaries, because we're called to holiness. We're not called to perfection. We are trying to be more like Christ daily in our walks, but we all know that we're not going to get it right every time. However, we have the choice. We are all creatures of choice to forgive and to extend grace. Why is it that we don't forgive our brother or our sister for things that we're offended by, but we want God to forgive us for our mess? So I encourage you today, whatever it is, whoever it is that you need to forgive them in your heart first, and then let them know that you have forgiven them as well. You have to get to a point where you become cordial with individuals who have offended you and who have betrayed you. If you can't walk by someone that has betrayed you and say hello to them, you are still bound by unforgiveness. So even with imperfections, that very person that betrayed you, whether it is someone super close to you or someone you just met, they are a portion of your story and a portion of who God is trying to get you to be. Even if it's someone that you would never think they would do that to you, it's important to forgive them, because it's all a part of your test and you have to pass that test. So I encourage you, please, 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 don't waddle in unforgiveness. Unforgiveness turns into bitterness. It turns into anger. And we don't want those things to be manifested in our lives. So, yes, it's okay to be hurt. It's okay to be angry. Scripture tells us to be angry and sin not. Our response to betrayal, to offense, is key to how our future will go, how circumstances will turn out. It could be ugly, but as believers, our main goal is to do things as Christ would do them. I love you all, and I hope you have a gracefully kept week.